Over the last week or so, we have had a lot of very high risk videos. Now, some of them have gone really well, some of them not so much. However, in today's video, we're going to be returning to one of the most successful low risk dice strategies we have used on the channel. Now, this strategy has been in a lot of videos. In fact, just under 2 weeks ago, we made a video where we ran this strategy for 15,000 bets and turned $500 to 1.5k. However, in this video, I'm going to be starting with $1,000. So we're going to increase the bet size and we're going to run it for as long as we possibly can and keep vaulting profit until we can run this balance up to a crazy amount. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you do, drop a like down below. And let's get started. Okay, here we are on dice. Now, this video is going to go one of two ways. It's either going to go really well and we're going to print like crazy. The strategy is going to run for like 20,000 bets and we're going to make loads of money, or it's going to fumble and it's going to bust within like 1,000 bets and we'll lose $1,000, which hopefully isn't the case. But as with any strategy, and I always say it, be very careful. Even if it's a low risk strategy, it's still gambling and it's gonna bust eventually. You might get unlucky and bust within 50 bets. Who knows, but it's possible. It's happened to me in the past. Okay, it can happen to you. So if you are gonna try it, be super careful and only use money you can afford to lose. With that being said, here are the conditions. 3 conditions, very simple. On a streak greater than 2 losses, increase bet amount by 100%, and then on a streak greater than 3 losses, increase bet amount by 300%. That's where it gets risky, that's where it gets dangerous, but if you do hit the win on that increased bet size, it can get pretty crazy, and that's where you see the big jumps in the graph, and then of course on every win, reset the bet amount. What I'm gonna do, okay, because we have a big balance, is I'm gonna set a profit condition where if the balance is greater than or equal to 1.5k, we are going to stop the auto bet. And what that means is that every time we make $500 of profit, it's gonna stop. If I'm like away from my PC, I can come back to hopefully some nice profit, vault that, and then we resume the strategy again and keep farming $500 over and over again. Hopefully that's the plan anyway. So with that being said, we're gonna go for a 1.5x multiplier as usual. Previous video where we ran it and turned 500 to 1.5k, we used a 5-cent bet size. So I'm gonna double that to a 10-cent bet size, and if we make the same return on our balance as that video, we should be looking at least 3k in the balance today, which would be pretty insane. Now, of course, this is a low risk, long running strategy, so I'm going to leave instant bet on, and we are going to get this started. Now, kind of the way this strategy runs is it's pretty like horizontal. It doesn't do a huge amount, doesn't make crazy profit for a while, and then every now and then you get a big jump on the graph, and the graph ends up looking like a staircase, just with like the occasional big spike. It's pretty scary to watch when it's running live because it does move up and down so quick, but it's when you go on a bit of a losing streak, so when you get unlucky and you lose quite a few times, it'll jump the balance up, so it'll increase by 100%, and then like I said, after a streak of 3 losses like that, it increases by 300%, and if you go on another streak of 3 losses, it'll do the same again, and of course the bet size can get pretty crazy pretty quick, but that's kind of, I guess, what you're looking for. So what I'm gonna do, I guess, is I will walk away. I've got some other stuff I need to do. I'll eat some food as well, and every now and then I'll come back and check on the strategy. I'll see if we've made that $500 of profit. If we have, I'll vault it, we'll resume, and we'll just keep going. It's gonna be an interesting video to see if this really does work out. Obviously, like I said, it's worked many times before on the channel, but no matter how low risk a strategy is, it could bust right now, and that's it for the video, which obviously wouldn't be ideal. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go away, I'm gonna do my other stuff, come back, check if we're at that $500 of profit. If we are, vault it, resume, and hopefully we just keep printing, guys, so fingers crossed. Okay, as you can see, this is what we're looking for. Those big jumps where you kind of go on a losing streak, the bet size goes crazy, and then you hit the win. That is what makes a lot of profit. So obviously now we're at $47, which is, you know, a long way away from where we need to be. We're looking for $500 of profit each time, but it's a good bit of progress. It's steps in the right direction. We're what, like 1,400, 1,500 bets in now. So luckily it's running well so far. Touch wood, I don't want to jinx it, but I'll resume it and we'll go for that $500 and then hopefully do the same over and over again. We just lost 8 bets in a row. Oh man, there's no way. Yikes, I've never seen it do this before. Every time I've ran this strategy, whenever it's bust, it's only ever bust like a portion of the balance, not the whole thing. How did it jump from $12 to $800? Bro, if it hit though, that would have been a fat juicer. I don't get how it jumped that much. It would have gone from, would have paid 1.2k. I don't know whether I want to run this again. Oh, this video has not gone to plan, man. That's so annoying. This is the first and only time I've ran this strategy where it hasn't actually worked. That's insane. Oh man. Would we have won the next bet if we could afford another increase? Yes, of course we would have done. We just needed that bet to hit. Son, look at all those low tickets. Oh my god. 26, 12, 7, 0, 1, 11, 1, 11. Oh my god, that's so unlucky. Well, yikes, guys. I'm not sure what we should do here. I mean, I guess I can try and run this balance back up on another Originals game and then resume it, but turning $145 to 1,000 is not impossible, but it's almost impossible, especially with how my luck has been recently. Maybe I think what I do maybe is take 500 out my vault and we run it again with 500 and see if we can get that to work. If not, I guess I just gotta call it quits. Wow, that was none of the tiles I'm on hitting, not even once. Oh, yikes, man. Okay, I'll do that. I'll take 500 out the vault, give it a second try. At least you guys can see what happens sometimes, and it's not always sunshine and rainbows. Like, that's very unfortunate, man. Very, very unfortunate. What I'll do is I'll set this to... In fact, no, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna take 500 out my vault, we'll resume it, and just hope for the best, because that's disgusting. Okay, 500 back in the balance. I'll leave the stats as they are. We go with a 5% bet size, 1.5x multi. And we gotta hope this does something here, man. I'm gonna go and have some food and just walk away from my PC, because honestly, watching it run is too scary. I'm just gonna hope that I'm gonna come back and see the graph somehow get back in the green. It's unlikely, but if it can, that'll be incredible. I mean, technically, in the previous video, we ran this strategy. We ran 500... I mean, clearly my luck is just cooked today. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losses in a row again. Oh my... I mean, this is going to be a very short video. Very, very short video. Well, at least you guys can see how it goes sometimes. I'm all about transparency, I guess. So, there you go. There you go. Right, let me... I don't know, guys. I don't really want to deposit again. I don't want to keep just rinsing the balance here. I'm not... Okay, well... And again. Bust. Bust, high card. Obviously not, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not withdrawing again or withdrawing from the vault again. I'm gonna call it there. Very short video. I apologize, but it is what it is. I don't know, man. There's not much I can do about it. Let's just look at the stats graph again. Oh my god, 1.5k gone. That is just the complete opposite. That graph had to be flipped upside down. That red had to be in the green. It is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know, probably not, but tomorrow hopefully we come back with a bit more luck, because I don't know, I'm getting kind of torched at the moment. It's not ideal. Anyway, if you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you did, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.